Girls want candles.
I do like candles. That's very good.
Small jewelry. Small jewelry.
Ooh, paparazzi. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to our Christmas stocking stuffer idea edition video. That was long. I'm Victoria and this is my husband Tony.
Hey YouTube!
He's joining us today to help me with the guys' side of the Christmas stocking because I've got a lot of ideas written down, fun ideas for women, and he's going to take over on the guys' side and fill you guys in. Came up with ideas to help you guys out.
Just before we get started here real quick, check out our other video. I have a link up here. Can we do that?
Yeah.
I'll have a link up here somewhere. To our other video, it's like the main gifts for Christmas.
For men.
For men. So if you're still looking for something to get your guy, up here.
And we'll have one coming soon for women as well.
Also, now would be a good time to subscribe. Click the bar down here or ring the bell and you'll be notified every time Victoria makes a new video. Yeah. What days, babe?
Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 11 a.m.
There you go.
We would love it if you joined our YouTube family.
Ring the bell. Subscribe. That being said, we're moving on. Let's get to it.
You want to go first? Or?
Sure, I'll go first. Okay, so stocking stuffers. I am a firm believer that every guy should carry a knife all the time. Super handy for cutting open boxes or cleaning your fingernails. That's kind of gross. But just something you got to do, right? So
you get dirt under your fingers.
All the time. I work outside. A new knife is always a welcome gift. I don't know very many guys, if any, that don't like jerky. Put jerky in their stocking and they'll love you forever. Air freshener for their car or truck. Sometimes it stinks in there. So maybe a new vanilla scent or new car smell. Find out something that smells good. Just go down to the smelly aisle in your store and smell them and see which one you like. You're probably gonna
smelly aisle.
Yeah, you're gonna have to ride with them at some point, I'm sure. So pick a smell you're gonna like. Game tickets.
Be a more expensive item.
This would be a little more expensive item to put in a stocking, but it'll fit nicely. They have their favorite team, like Pittsburgh Steelers or something. See if you can find them some game tickets or season tickets to their favorite college or professional team. That would be a great gift. Their favorite candy or snack. This kind of goes with jerky.
It's a filler item. More
of a filler. You know, M&Ms, Sour Patch Kids, whatever they like to snack on. It's a good little thing to throw in there so they can have gum. Gum would be another good gift.
Yeah, and if you like to bake, maybe you could do something homemade. He loves oatmeal raisin cookies.
Definitely.
So you could do homemade, whatever their favorite cookie is.
Next, it's kind of an excuse to get them something they're probably not going to buy themselves. It's going to be cologne. I know I don't buy cologne very often. My wife usually takes care of me in that. She picks the smell she likes. Your guy might need some. So
sometimes they're more picky. He's not very picky with what scent, but some men like more high-end cologne. So I guess it's just maybe look and see what they are using already.
Another one would be like a small game, like the size of a deck of cards. So an Uno game or a deck of cards, something that big, maybe like a travel size Yahtzee. Thank you. Something like that, just to, I don't know, throw in a pack if you go camping or leaving the pickup if you get stuck somewhere. Something to do, something you guys can play together on the go. Be a good idea. Socks. Every guy should like a nice pair of socks if they work outside. So wool socks, I don't know, calf length. Those are pretty nice.
Another really good filler to just make the stocking look plush and like big.
Yes. A lighter. Get them a nice lighter, like a Zippo or something like that. Every guy likes fire, right? Because we're guys. We're going to be outside. It's manly to build fires. So just to have a new lighter, something kind of fun. It's a good gift. It's something they're going to sit there and play with on Christmas Day, I'm sure. So keep that in mind. Practical gift, an ice scraper. My father-in-law got my wife one, actually, and
I got one in my stocking, and it is still in my car to this day. I've had it for like years and years and years, but it has been so handy.
If you guys live in a particularly cold area, you guys probably have some already, but it's not a bad idea to have an ice scraper. Carabiners are cool. They're the little snappy clip things. They're cool. You can throw them on a pack. You can use. They got 100 different uses. You can get some giant ones for bringing the groceries in the house or something like that.
You said that earlier.
But carabiners are cool, so you can throw those in there. Lastly, a new thermos or coffee mug, maybe a hydro flask, something like that. They're probably not going to buy it for themselves, so it's kind of up to you to keep an eye on that and keep a new one coming every couple of years or something, or as they wear them out. Yeah, get them like a hydro flask. Bonus, if you get them like a sticker to put on it, So I know stickers kind of sound like a weenie item, like kids get after going to the doctor or something. No. A lot of guys that have a shop or work in a shop, they've got a toolbox and the thing is coated with stickers.
His is that way. I don't know if everyone's is that way, but his definitely is.
So stickers that they can put on a lunchbox or their toolbox or a coffee mug, something like that. Always pretty neat. See what they're into, see what kind of brands they like, and buy them the corresponding stickers.
Maybe also like not a razor, but or like an
electric shaver.
That might be a good gift for the stocking too. Unless it's like super expensive and they've really been wanting that, then maybe that might be like a big main gift that goes under the tree. But maybe if not and they just need one, that might just be a good gift for a stocking. For something not to put in a stocking.
Oh, yes. Very important.
Cheap stuff.
Do not go to the grocery store like Fred Meyer and go to the end cap, the little booths on the end of the aisle, and buy the 13-in-1 pocket organizer gadget gizmo. Do not waste your money.
Sometimes they're nice, but most of the time they're not, which kind of goes into my side as well as far as like cheap lotion or cheap perfume. Might seem like a good deal and it might seem like they like it, but at the end of the day, it's just not going to have very good quality product. Just when you put them on, they just kind of have that cheap scent, and so they end up being the stuff that gets put in the back of the drawer, just a decoration on the counter. They just don't really get used too often. So not the most practical stuff to put in. Still thoughtful, but not the most practical.
Okay, I guess that about sums it up, huh?
For the guys' side.
For the guys' side.
So for women, this was actually kind of challenging. It's hard to think of stuff. We were sitting here for a long time trying to think of things. But I also agree that socks are a nice gift. No one really likes buying socks. I don't like buying socks. It seems like a waste of money, even though you wear them all the time and you really need them. In particular, fuzzy socks. I really love a good fuzzy sock. My mother-in-law actually got me some super, super fuzzy ones. They're so warm. They're so warm. I have really cold feet and hands. Very, very cold, and they're the only socks that actually can keep my feet warm. So I really, really love those. So that's a fun gift. Perfume would be another good one. Generally, women's perfume is a lot more expensive, so I would be careful. That might be a more expensive item to put in the stocking. Another fun one would be
cereal. So my wife introduced me to cereal as a stocking stuffer. I was not really big into stockings until I met my wife, and then it was a huge deal. And I remember she made me this stocking our first year we were married, and she put a giant box of cereal, giant box of my favorite cereal in there. I thought it was kind of an odd gift to put in there, but really it's kind of fun because then you can go have a really big bowl of cereal Christmas morning and just enjoy yourself. All the sugary cereals are the ones you want.
Yeah, the fun cereals. No what's Honey Bunches of Oats or
no
something.
No Cheerios.
Fun stuff. Lucky Charms.
Get them the Lucky Charms,
Captain
the
Crunch.
Fruit Loops, Captain Crunch, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Fruity Pebbles. Yeah, get them the...
throwback to childhood. You know, it's fun.
Those are the fun ones.
The reason that we do cereal though is because growing up, like I've mentioned before in different videos, I have 10 siblings, so there's always a lot of us. We each had big stockings. My parents didn't have a ton of money, so we usually just had Cheerios or Honey Bunches of Oats, like cheaper cereal, Raisin Bran. But for Christmas, every single one of us got our own box of cereal. And we got to write our name on that with Sharpie. Different siblings would write it all over the box, and some would just write it in one place, but you knew no one else was allowed to use your cereal, and you knew if one of them did. And they will get in trouble. It's your special box, and you could trade if you want to or whatever, but it just is a special thing. So that's kind of just one of our personal traditions. Gift cards is actually something I really love. He mentioned in our other video. You
need to watch our other video.
Yes, there's a lot of good ideas for men in that video. I actually love gift cards. I love shopping, especially like with Sephora or clothes shopping. I'm a deal girl. Marshalls, I love just treasure hunting and finding something that I really, really like that's super cheap. I've gotten so many shirts for like 70 cents. It's so fun. So I love gift cards, or even just like a Starbucks gift card. We don't go get coffee like ever unless it's a special occasion, so that'd be really fun to have an excuse to go buy something fun. Speaking of fun, alcohol. I really like wine.
Here we go.
So wine would be a really, really fun little filler for the stocking. It does make it quite heavy, so if you're going to hang the stocking, then beware. But just kind of an extra little fun gift. Maybe you guys could have wine together if you're of age, of course. Candy, find our favorite candy. Just like Tony mentioned, it's a fun filler. Snacks, it's a fun filler. If you don't want to get something that's unhealthy, my mom actually put fruit in our stockings one year. I was on a diet, so I requested no candy. So she gave me fruit instead, and I was really thankful for it.
Nothing says Merry Christmas like a
fruit.
fresh tangerine, huh?
Yes. Candles is also super, super nice. Doesn't have to be super expensive. Grocery Outlet has nice ones. I don't really like the ones from Walmart. They don't seem to be as nice of a quality, but Target has nice ones. It doesn't have to be super expensive like Bath & Body Works or Yankee Candle or something, but I do really love those. They make the house smell nice, and that's always nice. So jewelry would be a really good little touch. Not super expensive
Not the
stuff.
expensive stuff.
Unless you wanted to get her something expensive. If you have the means to do that, then good for you. That's awesome. I'm sure she would love that. But if you don't want to spend a lot of money, then maybe something less expensive. I do sell paparazzi jewelry, so all my items are $5. Little earrings, necklaces, something like that. So that would be really special. You can find me on Facebook and get some stuff from me if you want to. But that's a fun option, is some jewelry. I'm a huge makeup girl. Maybe something like that would be fun. You can check out their Sephora wish list a lot of the times. I don't know if Ulta has a wish list. Probably, or maybe Amazon. There's a lot of makeup on Amazon as well, as long as you make sure it's good quality. A lot of times they can just be really particular. I'm very picky with what I like foundation shade ranges and stuff like that, so definitely maybe include the gift receipt if you are giving your girl makeup, because sometimes it might not be the right shade. Don't be offended or picky with that, just like maybe guys are picky with tools, which I know that they are, so just something to consider. Lotion is also super nice, but not super cheap stuff. Like I mentioned earlier, don't get cheap lotion. There's a lot of really nice quality stuff out there. You could even get something as simple as like Aveeno. I go through so much regular lotion because I'm really big into anti-aging and keeping moisturized. Fun smelling lotions are nice too. I wanted to touch base on another one. This stuff in particular is amazing. Bubble bath. They also have Epsom salt.
Dr. Teal's. It's foaming bubble bath stuff. They've got all the different scents and flavors. She likes a good bubble bath.
I do. I especially love the eucalyptus. He had to run and go grab this because I couldn't remember the name of it, and I wanted to tell you guys the right thing. But it has Epsom salt in this. There's like a relax and relief one, coconut oil. And these are super nice little fillers, and they're amazing. So that's another good one. Oh, I wanted to touch base on one more thing before we get to something that you should not get. Something that would be good is maybe a good encouraging book. I know there's one I think called Girl Boss, or maybe Big Boss, Little Boss. That's the name, right? Big Boss, Little Boss? No, that's a game. Rich Dad, Poor Dad.
That's the one.
That's an amazing, amazing book. It just really helps you to see a different perspective about life, and it's very encouraging, kind of gets you motivated. Yeah, it kind of just is an inspiring book. So maybe getting something like that, or maybe Audible would be a really good thing. One thing not to get, which he touched base on this, and I need to mention it too, which is gag gifts. Did you mention gag gifts actually? No, you did like cheap gifts.
I did cheap gifts.
Those are just a few things that we thought of that you might like, some ideas. It's a big struggle to think of ideas for stockings and stuff, so we thought you might enjoy this video. Hope that you did.
Thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button, ring the bell, and most importantly, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
See you guys later.
Mwah. Choice.
There's a cat in the backyard that Victoria's looking at over there.
Yeah, I got distracted. I can still say it. I
wanted to be the grand reveal guy.
Another fun one would be
cereal.